Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to calculate averages in a spreadsheet. So we're going to be back on our reading tab again, right over here. And we're going to come over to our overall score column and we are going to find the average of each person's test and then we're going to turn that into a percentage. So I'm going to click in my first cell. There's two ways to find an average. One is by manually adding in the numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the total points that Tana got correct and we're going to divide it by the total number of points possible on the test. So you're going to hit equal and then 18 divided by 20 and I'm going to hit return and that's going to give me the average that she made or the average points that she had possible or correct on this test. So that's one way to do it. However, that does leave it open for errors later on if you were going to be making any changes to Tana's test. So let's say we have our students making corrections for credit on anything they got wrong. If Tana goes in and corrects her two questions, her words in context and her question 19 on grammar, if she corrects those and I hit 1 and then 1, it's going to show that she now has 20 points possible. However, her percentage has not changed. You have to go in and manually change that to say 20 divided by 20. So an easier way that you can do that will make sure and always capture any changes that you make is to include the cell that has the formula built in. So to do that, you're going to hit equal. I'm going to click in my total points correct column in that cell so it still says 15 and that's going to show you that it's highlighting that formula divided by 20 because that's still the number of questions possible on the test and I'm going to hit return. So I still have my average points correct here. However, when I look in there you can tell that it's going to have the formula from cell B5. So now if Josh goes in and makes his corrections and let's say he's going to fix just a few, morphology, and come over here and morphology again. So what happened with Josh, he went from 15 up to 17. It updated the calculation here because of the built-in formula, and it also updated his overall percentage correct because it's carrying the formula over into our new percentage. So, like I said, that's an easier way to calculate the percentage without, or at least with minimizing the chance for errors later. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here as well. Divided by 20. And now I'm going to highlight this all the way down so that I can get the average score on everyone's test. And now I want to turn that into a percentage. So I've got all of it highlighted. I'm going to come up here where it says number. And since it doesn't say percentage here, I'm going to click the down arrow. I'm going to go down to where it says percentage and choose that. You can see that it gave me percentages, but I still have decimal point places there. So now we're going to take those out. And that's from a previous lesson. So we're just going to click our decrease the number of decimal places twice. And now you have your average score for each student on this test.